Here I want to bring Lisa on. Now, I had the privilege of doing something on social media with Lisa, and I'm telling you that was probably one of the best interviews on abortion that could have been done. You know, the interview is as good as the interviewer.
Thank you so much, Dr. Nozer, for your very kind words, and it was an absolute privilege having you on the channel.
Lisa, I just love the work you do, and trust me, I've been directing my patients to so many of your videos because you're doing my work for me. So Lisa, I'm going to ask you this question. Now, you are someone who looks at our profession from the outside. What do you think for an average woman does she expect from the medical profession when it comes to sexual and reproductive rights?
Part of the reason I do what I do is because for a woman to even talk about sex, even a married woman, even a woman talking about her sexual activity with her husband, it's so unfortunate, but there's so much shame and stigma, so much shame and stigma. So as a woman who is unmarried or young or single and trying to navigate her sexuality and her body, I feel like even that step, okay, I can talk to a medical professional about my needs, that's a huge leap for women. They're scared, embarrassed. They feel like they might be shamed, like they might be judged simply for seeking contraception. Even before we can come into your offices, there's so much work we need to be doing amongst ourselves in our homes, with our children, with our daughters, with our sons even. I can't imagine my life without contraception, without my gynecologist. And yet so many of my own friends have never been to a gynecologist. I hope that gynecologists can have a very positive and respectful attitude to sex. You're providing a medical service to someone. Don't let your own biases or judgments or religion come into the picture. I think, unfortunately, everyone isn't as liberal as our gynecologists on this panel. There's so many people who have gynecologists with their own biases that come into the picture, making it so much harder then. Then you'll never go back. It's so hard to go, and you're never going to go back if they judge you or shame you or make you feel like you've done something wrong by having sex, by seeking an abortion, or by wanting contraception. But too often that is the experience. I hope for all the gynecologists tuning in also, I hope we can all just leave shame at the door. There should be no shame inside the clinic. Zero shame.